before we will see the concept of what will be the Ohm's law and some problems based on the Ohm's law, and we can see the what will be the branch, and as well as the what will be the loop, and as well as the what will be the node. Now let's see the another important concept for your network analysis point of view, that will be the KCL. KCL full notation will be the Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, it's based on the principle of law of conservation of charge. Based on the principle of law of conservation of charge. Law of conservation of charge. You already know what will be the law of conservation of charge from your physics point of view, right? Simply by means of KCL, that be the states that algebraic sum of currents entering a node or a closed boundary, that be the 0. Okay, if you want to take the some notation like this will be notation. Okay, summation of small n is equal to 1 to capital N, in is equal to 0. I just want to prove this notation, don't worry about that. Before that, I will be taken in a node. Okay, I will be taken, this be my node. For this node, I will be taken different type of incoming currents as well as an outgoing currents. Okay, here now I will be name it as this be outgoing, incoming, outgoing, this be the incoming, and here this be the incoming. I will be name it as this be the my I1, this be my I2, this be my I3, I4, I5, I6, I7, and similarly this be your I8. And here you can see for this node what will be the incoming currents and what will be the outgoing currents. We have to be check in this KCL. Okay, whenever you have to be taken in some hard-coded problems based on the network analysis, we must have to be used this KCL as well as in KVL. That things you have to be put in mind. Now you can see we have to be from this conclusion tell the answer, sum of incoming currents that will be equal to sum of outgoing currents. Now what will be the incoming currents? You have to be tell, that be the here my incoming current, that be the I2 plus, and what will be my incoming current here, this be my I5, my incoming current, and similarly I7, and similarly I8, right, plus I8. And what will be my outgoing currents? That be the I1 and plus I3, and here plus I4 outgoing, plus I6, that's be right. Yes, I6 be my final. And here you can see. Now if I want to put this I1, I3, I4 and I6 this side, what will happen? This will become the I2 plus I5 plus I7 plus I8 minus I1 plus I1 minus I3 minus I4 minus I6, that be equal to 0. So at the node, if you want to consider any, that be the incoming currents or the outgoing currents, what will be the answer you will be get at the last? That will become the 0. Okay, this was the important things whenever you have to be stated this KCL. So here you can see this be the I1, I2, I3, I4 like this, right? If you want to take this I1, I2, I3, I4 up to the n elements, what will happen? So I have to be represented with the summation. I will be taken small n that will be equal to 1, and here up to the I will be taken that with the capital N elements, that with capital N currents. So here I small n that will be equal to how much you will get? That will be the 0. In place of n, I have to be put my 1, and in place of n I have to be put my 2. In place of n I have to be put my 3, 4, 5, and as well as in 6 up to the, if you take the n elements, you have to be put that much of n things. And similarly, if you consider a small circuit, here I will be consider this be my point A, and here this be my current I1, this be my IT, and here I will be consider my current source, this be my I2, and here I will be consider my current source, this be my I3. Okay, this be your point B. And here if you want to apply the KCL for this, how you can apply? What will be our important thing for the whenever you have to be consider the KCL? Sum of incoming currents is equal to sum of outgoing currents, right? Here for this consideration of the current sources, how many incoming currents will be there and how many outgoing currents will be there, you have to be observed. So IT will become the so I1 plus I2 minus I3. Why? Because I1 plus I3 minus I2. Why? Because means I2 will be in the downside direction. So I1 plus I3 minus I2. This be my original circuit. This be my original circuit. For this original circuit, if I will be considered my equivalent circuit, what will happen? For equivalent circuit, so I will be considered this be my point A, and here my current be the IT, and I will be considered. So here you can see I will be considered this be my IT. How you can write your IT? IT will become the I1 plus I3 minus I2. That means whenever this be the point P, that means whenever you have to be open this current elements, these three elements be present. Okay, that will be the equivalent circuit. The main usage of this equivalent circuit be the in order to reduce the space of the required circuit. Okay, whenever you just open this IT, this I1 current source as well as an I3 current source as well as an I2 current source be present in that equivalent circuit. Okay, and here now let's see some simple question based on this KCL. After that we will see the KVL, and there also we will see some simple question. After that I will be try to solve a couple of questions. It will be taken a half an hour session. Only I will try to be solved what will be the KCL questions and KVL questions from basic level to advanced level. Okay. Now let's see some simple gate question for KCL. Question. What the question they will be asked? Find I4. Find I4. must have to be find your I4. And this was the circuit, and this be the current I, and this be your resistor, I5, and here how much? I5, that will be equal to 5 amperes, they will be given. And similarly here also resistor, here your I4. So I naught, this be your I1, this be your I naught, that be equal to 7 amperes, right? 7 amperes, 7 amperes. And similarly I2 is equal to, here also 7 amperes, I2 is equal to 7 amperes. Here they will be given I2, not I2, that is I3 is equal to 4 amperes, I3 is equal to 4 amperes. Okay, this was the question they will be given. They will be asked, you have to be find out your I4 current, what will happen. So this was the somewhat interesting question as well as a tricky question. Okay, this B, they will be given this B as node A, this be the node B. Okay, how you can solve this? You have to be concentrate your I4, right? For this case, you just have to be applied your KCL. What will be the KCL? KCL means that be the sum of incoming currents that will be equal to sum of outgoing currents. Suppose if I want to apply my KCL at node A, what will happen? KCL at node A. So here you can see incoming currents that be the, for this node, incoming currents with I, that will be equal to sum of incoming currents is equal to sum of outgoing currents. For this node, outgoing current be the 7 amperes. For this node, outgoing current be the 5 amperes. Right? This will become the I1 plus I naught. So I1 how much? That be the 5 plus how much? That be the I naught. That be the 7. 5 plus 7, that will be equal to 12 amperes. How much the current? That will be equal to 12 amperes. So here you can see, if you consider this be your node, okay, this be your node, this IB be flow, this be IB like this and I4 be like this, right? That means both are will be in the opposite direction. So how you can write this I is equal to minus I4. This minus represents both are in the opposite. So how much I be the 12, that will be equal to minus I4, and how much your I4? I4 is equal to minus 12 amperes. Okay, this was the simple question based on the KCL. In the next class, we will try to see what will be the KVL and simple question. After that, we will see some questions based on the KCL as well as in KVL. Okay, if you really like this video, please like my video, share my video as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.